Guys, what's going on? We're home from the Sports Card Expo. I'm a little bit late to this video. I was sick last week when I got home from the Expo, but here we are. We're doing it. Was at the Expo for all 4 days. I arrived there on Thursday at 3 o'clock. Show started at 4, so I headed over to the hotel. Me and Gabe got going right away, headed there to take in Thursday preview night. So there is me and Gabe arriving at the Expo. I always take that picture outside. Gabe, just a great guy. It was great to hang out with him and split the room and had a great time together over the weekend. Then we headed inside. If you've never been to the Expo, if you've never seen it, it's really unbelievable. There's so many dealers, so many tables. It's huge. This hall here is the main hall, which was hall 4. About 100,000 plus square feet. Whatever you're into, it's gonna be there. So we're gonna go over some of my pickups that I got from the Expo. On the Thursday and the preview night, the whole game plan was to really find a card a little bit higher dollar that I could grade on site. So I went ahead and I found a Wayne Gretzky Platinum Portraits. Now, this Platinum Portraits isn't the one that was pack pulled from the Goodwin. This one is from a Platinum Portraits from the Diamond Club. So my understanding is that there were packs given out at the National to Upper Deck Diamond dealers, and this was one of the cards in the pack. So I did make the purchase, and then I brought it to PSA, and I did very well, and I got a PSA 10 on this one. So I'm not sure how well that's going to show on camera, but that was my first pickup. That was a big part of my Thursday. It was really quick. I got this in early on Thursday, and I got it back Friday by, I don't know, about lunchtime. Wasn't very long, so if you get it in early on that Thursday, you got it back in a good amount of time. One of the things that I will say about grading on site is definitely get it in on the Thursday, but it seemed like there was a real bottleneck in submitting your order. So if you had to go to their computer, it took me about 10 minutes to log in. That's what took me the longest to do. I can put together a PSA sub in, a couple minutes, but finding my password, because on my computer, obviously I just click a button and I'm logged in, took me a while to do that. And people were taking a long time to put in just 5 cards. So that process wasn't great. I thought what that meant, and I could be right, I'm not sure, I won't know. I mean, maybe I'll find out just hearing through other people, but what I thought might happen is that they wouldn't close submissions because I think the graders could grade faster than people could put the orders in. Unless people were printing order sheets at home and bringing in, larger subs. In that case, then they would be able to fill. But if it was just people going through, submitting cards, having to fill out all the paperwork there, then I thought the graders would basically be twiddling their thumbs for a good part of it. But that's just a general thought on the grading. It went really well. I paid, to give you an idea, if you aren't aware, I paid 100. It was 100 US on this. So that was the lowest tier, and it works out to about 130 Canadian. I paid for that 1 day grading, or it was end of show, but I figured I'd get it the next day just because I was one of the first cards in. So Wayne Gretzky Platinum Portraits, very happy. Not sure what I'm going to do with this. Love the card. The plan was to sell it, but I got a 10. I want to keep it. I don't know. We'll see. Next purchase I made there, a couple of smaller ones. I apologize for the light reflection. I hope I can get the color working okay. Anyways, we grabbed a couple of Cole Caulfield Young Guns. Still high on Caulfield. These 125 sticker, I paid $100 each. I just basically said to the guy on the Thursday, I'm like, look, there's a million of these things. I'll pay $100, and if not, I'll roll the dice and go and look somewhere else. And we made the deal, so I got these at 100 Canadian each. Last card that I bought on the Thursday was this guy here. So I've been looking at this card for a while, and I collect these 12, 13 Fleer Retros, all the Noise Boys, the Platinum Portraits, the Jambalayas. I just really like this set. Oh, the Electrifying set that I'm putting together is in here as well. Anyways, I didn't have a Sid Noise Boys, so I was really happy to pick this up. Again, another PC card. All these cards you're gonna see me pull, basically they're almost all for the PC. Very happy with that card there. Thursday night, we went over to Jack Astor's for Jeremy Lee's dinner get-together. Was a lot of people there. Congratulations to Jeremy. It was a good time. It was fun networking with people. It was it was really busy. It was tough to get foods. It was tough to get drinks, but fortunately, you know, there were great people there and was able to do some networking, some chatting, and just really had a good time. So Phil, Sylvain, Cole were sitting right behind us. We had good chats with them, and then, you know, chats with a lot of other people who came by, and was a really good time. Then we went to the show Friday. Don't know what I got there, but Friday night was trade night. And I did pick up, I just remember watching Thomas Harley in the playoffs last year, just thought he played really well. So I picked this up for $15 or something. A kid was just selling it at trade night. I figured, we'll grab it. So we got a Thomas Harley Future Watch auto. The bigger card that I got at trade night, very happy to get this one too. I got a Mikko Rantanen Exquisite 2015-16. Number 21 out of 96, exquisite rookie auto. Very happy to have this for the PC. Sort of a cool patch. Really like it. It is 3-color. Good Mikko signature. Don't have this one. I have a bunch of Mikko's other exquisite signatures. Just love the exquisite cards in general. So was happy to get this at trade night. There's a photo of me and my buddy Ryan. If you've ever listened to the Near Mint podcast, that was Ryan, and Ryan is a great guy. I've known him for all 3 or 4 years that I've been there, 3 or 4. I think it's 3, and just a great guy. So there's us having a Heine in the lounge at the Expo Posh food court. And then there's one of me, Gabe, and Ryan, the whatever you want to call us, the fantastic trio. If you've never been to Arizona's and you've gone to the Sports Card Expo, you got to go there. Just fun restaurant, always shenanigans, and seems to be a little bit legendary around there. So we had a good time there. Friday night, we headed over to the Bull Pub Bar and Grill. I hosted dinner there, smaller than Jeremy Lee's, but we have a good time. Invited all the boys out, people from the Discord. Shout out to all you guys, you YouTube watchers, always invited to come out. We just have a drink, have some food, talk cards, and super fun. Always good people, and had a great time as always. Josh and Troy from Hockey Card Gong Show were there. A couple of their buddies, Dave and Neil, were there. Sean and Steve always come. Shout out to guys in the Discord. Nick was there, Ryan's there, Gabe's always there. Eliminator was there this year. Good to meet you, buddy. Loud Collector, Phil, his son, Cole, Sylvain, great time. I hope I'm not missing anybody there. But we had a great time on that Friday, and the show moved on. I think I might be out of order here. Might have gone Saturday then Friday. Anyways, we move on. So then we get to Sunday, which was the day where I bought most of my stuff, and I'll go through it relatively quickly, and then I'll recap just a couple of tips of things that I learned from the show. So we'll start with this guy here. I got a Nathan McKinnon signature renditions. I really like the signature renditions cards. I hope I don't have this card. I don't even know. I feel like I do. I brought it home and I haven't looked through my cards, but I might have this card. Anyways, Nathan McKinnon signature renditions. Nice card for the PC there. Next one I got at the very end of the show, Archie Cards. Shout out to them. Look, father and son duo. These guys were awesome. We met them at the trade night. They had this card. I ended up buying it, Cale Makar. This is a piece of glass from the Lake Tahoe game, numbered to 35, I believe. Sorry, 25. Neat card. Oh, it's shaking in there. That's sort of cool. But yeah, I spent a good amount of time hanging out with them and talking at their booth. You know, Archie, I didn't even get his father's name, to be honest. I don't recall, but it was really cool just seeing a dad with his son. You know, they put together a booth. They're not dealers. They just do this for fun to hang out together, and just really cool. You know, someone who has a boy myself. I hope one day that we can do something like that. A great way to spend time, bond, and yeah, just great people in the hobby. So shout out to those guys, and they hooked me up with this one here, and I won't forget that. Next one I got here, always looking for Steven Stamkos. We're just talking about this in the Discord. Also, by the way, if you're not in the Discord, fire me a message if you want in. I'd be happy to add you. Great guys there. Always good hockey card chat, always busy. Steven Stamkos signature patches. This is 2010-11. Nice patch there for color, and I thought just a nice card. Pretty good auto. Auto is faded a hair, but hopefully, you know, I'm not too worried about that. What can I do? I just thought it was a great card. One of the things that I did want to do was pick up a Sidney Crosby autograph, and I did that. So I got an honorable numbers. I never used to be a fan of these honorable numbers. I just thought that this was a really great design and a really great card. Also, shout out to Quincy's Cards. Probably my favorite booth at the Expo. He's got all the stuff that I really love. I bought this off of him, and he was very easy to deal with, and just very happy to have a nice Sid patch auto with game used patch on it. So cool 3-color and all the stitching in there, but very happy with that. And the last 2 cards that I got, I'll show one at a time. So the first one, these are 2 cards I never thought I would get when I started in the hobby. You know, I didn't have much money, and these are just cards I thought were always out of my reach, and yeah, they're not anymore. I own them. So the first one is the Nathan McKinnon PMG Red, numbered out of 75. As you can see right there, the red I just really like. I hope the camera's doing it justice, and you can see that, but extremely happy. So like I said, most of the cards I bought are PC, but super stoked on these ones for sure. Just, yeah, happy to have this. And the last one, gotta get the blue to match, right? So numbered out of 25. Again, these are from Steve Quince from Quincy's Cards. Numbered out of 25 is at 04 out of 25, I believe. But the blue, so just a great shine. I think I like the red better than the blue, but regardless, they're gonna look awesome side by side. Just very happy to have these, and you know, you grind it out, you work, put in the time, and make it happen. Cards I never thought I'd have, but you know, you spend the time listing on eBay, sell those cards, and just make it happen. And we're still growing, but super happy with these PMGs. But a couple of takeaways from the show. First of all, have a plan, you know, set a plan, execute. I spent all day looking for a Tiger Woods auto on Saturday, and I didn't find any. I ended up finding 3 on Sunday, but I'd sort of allocated my funds or thought there were other things that I was gonna purchase, because I was just bumbling around there looking for whatever. So try and have a plan, have a budget, definitely do that. What I would say is definitely buy on Sunday. All those cards I bought on Sunday, because look, dealers don't want to take them home. They just want to get rid of them. So if you're willing to make a reasonable offer, more than likely they're going to take it. Next year, the cards that I target, I'm going to take photos. I did it this year. Put the booth number on it. You can write on, you know, on the photo. So I write on the photo that is at booth 207. Then I know where it is, and I can go back on Sunday. And if it's a card you really want, then obviously you should buy it right there if it's really rare. But if you've found a few cards and you want to go back, make a decision, maybe buy one of those, just have them in your phone, go on Sunday. Dealers want to get rid of them, so a really good day to buy. And the last thing, guys, I will say, hit that like, video, subscribe. That's not the last thing I'll say, because that's not a great thing to say, but when you go to the Expo, just have fun, guys. I didn't have any stress because I didn't really have anything to accomplish. I go there to meet the people, to hang out, network, talk cards, have some fun. And one other thing that I did get there, speaking of some networking, Carlos, good to meet you. Anyways, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Check out Carlos' channel. Check out Loud Collector's channel. All you boys, all my boys there that I met. It was awesome. Had a great time. I hope to see you in April. It's a really busy time in my business. But anyways, guys, be kind. We will check you.